And you are now my puppet. Hold on, what's going on here? Well, this is my past teammate, and he recently left my team. So in order to get back at him, I decided to make him my puppet? How, you may ask? Well, to explain that, we have to go a week back, when I was told about this player's huge secret.
Yeah, so Blazify is actually Aura, and Merc knows about it too.
Now, the reason that's so important is because the person we're talking about, Aura, is actually permabanned on the server. And if Merc knew about Blazify and Aura, I could quite literally blackmail him with that information. And I can one-up him in every way. And that's why you are now my puppet.
I'm hit the kitty! What?
7 days, you will have to be my puppet on the server.
What does that mean?
7 days, if you don't do as I say, I'm gonna leak the whole thing.
What do you mean the whole thing?
The whole R.
Oh, what the f- Nah! You're actually the biggest op, bro. You're actually the biggest op. Nah, bro. You're actually the biggest op. What the fuck?
So the first order is that both of us are gonna have to fight.
That's a 2v3!
Do you have a totem? Now, if you don't understand what just happened, well, I just gave him his first deed. You see, while we were recording, there were two other players at spawn, Legendary and Zwar, and I just so happened to want them dead. So Merc's first deed is to help me kill them.
I haven't... Oh my god, this kid found a dolphin.
Now that he completed his first deed, it was time to give him his second one. The second deed is that you're not allowed to talk to anyone about the meeting that we had.
Okay,
Or tell
bro.
anyone in general. And after we both parted ways, I started thinking of ideas for Merc's deeds, when suddenly the first idea came across my mind. What if I stranded myself in the middle of the void? Now I know, that seems like a pretty stupid idea, but if I gave him two options, where if he chose the first option he would have to save me, and if he chose the second one he wouldn't need to. But before I tell him, I actually had to leave myself stranded in the middle of the void. And with a few close calls, I am now officially stranded. And the only thing that was left to do is call Merc and hope that he'd choose the first option. Merc.
Hi.
So, your third deed. Now I'm currently stuck in the middle of the void, and you have two options here. What I want you to do is, number one, you're gonna have to come and save me, or the second option is choosing not to.
Alright, well I have nothing to do right now, so I guess I pick option 1.
Alright. But while I'm waiting for Merc, I'm gonna explain why I'm doing all of this. In the beginning of the server, me and Merc had a goal of betraying everyone, and after that goal was complete, our team was at the top. However, one day, Merc came up to me and said that he would be leaving the team, and instead he would join Keybags. Now, Keybags was always my enemy on the server, because we always chose to fight against each other, and after I found out Merc wanted to join his team, my whole look towards Merc had changed, and swore to get back on him. So now that I explained why I hated Merc, he had arrived. Oh my god.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Merc had saved me, and even though he had an option to choose between saving me and not, he still decided to save me. I didn't understand why, mainly because he had an option, but also because we weren't teamed. For a second, I started reconsidering my main goal of getting back at him, but given the circumstances, I just couldn't change my mind. But before we continue with this video, I gotta ask you to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 3K by the end of the year, so please help me achieve this goal, because I'm planning some banger video ideas in the future and you don't want to miss out on them. So please subscribe in order to get notified. And soon the next day, I instantly came up with Merc's fourth deed, and I want him to help me kill someone with no armor. Now this deed was hard to say the least. Considering how vulnerable I was, we needed to find an easy target to pick off. And after looking for a while, we found a potential kill. Now this player is new to the server, meaning he's most likely going to be gullible, and he's most likely now going to take a 2v1 against us. So I proposed a 1v1, where on a sign, Merc would go in and finish him off. But I couldn't just tell him to go in right away. I had to at least try put up a fight. Merc, come in.
Nice.
It's not me, bro.
Yeah.
Nice, GG. Now after this fight, Merc's original team was getting ambushed, but after they fought, Merc decided to stay in VC with his team, and that's where I hit my lowest point yet. Now it's not because Merc didn't want to talk to me, but because everything up until this point has all been for nothing. Merc was most likely choosing to help me so I wouldn't leak his secret, and that's when I realized that I didn't want leverage over Merc, but I needed it, and that's when I realized that I can basically get anything off of Merc. But if I wanted leverage over Merc, I needed to take away the only two things he cares about on the server, his weapons and his team. So next time I met up with Merc, I only had one goal in mind: get leverage over him. So it's either you die right now or you give up Paper Cut and Bobby.
No. Dog. But I spent like the entire first half of the season. I like just got it back like 2 weeks ago. What?
Well, I mean, do you want to lose your potential 17 kill streak or just a sword and the axe? If you give me the sword and the axe, you can just walk away free. Or actually not yet, because there's a second deed after this.
But okay, if I give you this, are you gonna be like allowed to just ask me to kill myself? Even if I. Okay, fine. Oh my god, man.
Thanks. However, there's a second deed that I want you to do.
Oh my god.
I want you to betray your team.
Like, which team? Because I have two.
What? Okay, so apparently this guy has two teams. One team that he didn't care about and the other team that he did. And originally I was supposed to take the cure that he cared about. But guess what I chose? And I chose the one that he didn't care about. Yeah, I'm kind of fucking dumb. However, I still forced him to give me Quebec's base chords. And when I start a fight, I would make him betray Quebec's. So after all, I guess it's a win-win situation. But first, I'm gonna make him betray the team that he didn't care about. If this is a fake base...
Okay, well, supposedly, like, here is the entrance, I see.
Bricks.
Oh, bye.
Wow, this base is extremely stacked. No, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what that base is. But because this was most likely a fake base, I told Merc to bring me to Quebec's base instead.
Oh, I got the codes. Actually, can we just go kill Scarf?
About all of them. So this is the base? What?
Yeah, you should get her on the base. Before dude logs on without me here, because I'm gonna log off now.
Merc had to go, meaning that it was only up to me to kill Quebec's. However, it doesn't really matter, because if their entire team logs on, Merc will be on standby. But that's when I realized that I couldn't just take them with what I have. Instead, I needed a powerful weapon, and that's where Sheik Sword comes into play. Now this is the Sheik SMP, where whenever you kill someone you get a kill streak. However, with this sword, I can pretty much disable anyone's kill streak. That's exactly what makes it so good. So after a whole battle, I managed to obtain it. Now this is exactly what I need in order to take down Quebec's. So after going back to their base, and after finally having Merc log back on, it was time to strike. Basically, let me get to the point.
Oh, what?
I don't actually. Sometimes.
Well, actually, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you come.
All right.
Alright. It ended. I honestly started feeling a little bit scummy because after all, Mirik left my team peacefully, and now that I took that away from him, I honestly began feeling bad. But now that I've already started, I must finish the job. So we're gonna have one last 1v1. Now everything up until this point has all led up to this. If I lost, I would have to ban myself off the server. But if I won, who knows what would happen. I originally wanted to do the same. Mirik has been like a brother to me on the server, so me doing him like that would make me a bigger scum. But I think I have a different idea in mind. Pull the dead, by the way. I think that's a bit obvious. GG. But after killing Mirik, I wanted to have a talk with him. Now, mainly why I wanted to do this is because ever since you left my team, it's been pretty hard. And I wanted to experience what it's like to be team with you again. But originally, I was gonna let you kill me, but I have different goals on this server. So I'm gonna give you your sword and your axe, and I have one question. Do you wanna join my team?
You know what, Moksha? I'd be down to join your team.